Hey guys, it's Carter. It's Thursday, July 24th, I believe. Um, Thursdays are my tee shot days, and I was thinking of doing my shot for you guys so you guys realize like what we go through. For my friends and anyone on YouTube that doesn't know, like with testosterone, you have to take every week and for the rest of your life because being born as a female, you have more estrogen than you have testosterone, and you're basically just trying to level them out until you get to a certain amount of testosterone that your body's used to. So you go back for blood work, and they up your dose, lower your dose. They can do all kinds of things, and some people do shots, and I know there's a few out there that do gel. I haven't really heard that many good responses from the gel. Maybe some of you guys have, but I'll stick with my shots. They're not too bad. I don't do intermuscular, which is either in your thigh or your shoulder, which is obviously kind of makes sense. It's in your muscle. And I give myself in my butt. You can either do your butt or you can do your belly. Now, I mean, I have a little belly fat, but not as nearly as much as my butt. So I decided that when I got my shot, I was going to do that. Now, there's one thing you have to know about the shot, and that they give you two needles. One needle is thicker and is meant for this puppy right here to get the oil out because it's oil-based. Unfortunately, because it is oil-based, it is a lot thicker than like normal liquid. Like, it's going to be hard to put in, so you have to do it really slow and be really gentle because, I mean, you're putting a needle in your skin. You have to be gentle in any way, shape, or form, but you definitely want to be careful because it's thicker than, like, anything else. And you can definitely tell when you give yourself your shot that it's a lot thicker than that. But then, after you do that, I didn't feel like doing all of this in front of you. It seemed like it would take too long, so I'm just giving you the short version of it. You want to put your alcohol swab on the tip of this, and you're going to put your big needle in it, and make sure you put the same amount, see if you can see it right there, of air in the needle before you put it in the container. And then you squeeze the air in it because you need the same amount of liquid and air to take the liquid out. And then you want to make sure there's no bubbles in it and everything like that, and make sure you're at your dose, which there's my dose. And then you take that needle off, throw it away in whatever container you have. This is my Go container, but I have another one for when I'm at home, because you want to dispose of your needles properly so nothing bad happens, because you don't want to reuse needles, and you sure as hell don't want to end up finding one needle in a bad place. Let's be honest, you don't. So then you put on your little baby needle because you don't want to hurt yourself, and then you take another alcohol swab because you have to be safe and clean, and that's the main thing you have to worry about. Don't forget your handy dandy band-aid. Can't forget that. Pull that out, get that ready. I don't suggest doing this outside. Do it in a clean environment, but because for camera sake and sunlight sake, I was like, why not? It'll be alright. So, might as well get this going. Alright. So, the other thing you have to know is that you are supposed to do it every week on a different side. Now, the problem with this is after a while, you'll find out that everyone usually forgets. And I've almost been to that point. Thankfully enough, I remember I'm supposed to do my left side today, and because of this video, I'll remember to do my right side next week. So, you just pull down, trying to be as less, I don't know, showing everything, like my entire tuchus on camera right now for everyone to see. Do that. Now you want to grab the fat that you just spread on, pull out your needle, and grab it. 45-degree angle. I'll back up a little. and just slowly right in there. And slowly squeeze. There you go. All done. Now the cool thing about this is that it is so tiny that most of the time it's not really that big of an issue. Boop, boop. Giving yourself a shot. Now there's times where it's like I haven't done it at the right angle, or like I've just been too mean with it because I couldn't get the oil base in there properly, and that's really frustrating. So, but you want to make sure you do it really soft and gentle. Now the reason behind me doing this and showing you guys like what I do every Thursday is because for my friends out there that don't know that much about like my transition and everything, and you're wondering what's going on or how this works, I figured this be the best way to do it. Man, this video is getting long, but you have to understand that trans guys like FTM or MTF, which is male to female, will be on hormones our entire life because we do not produce the right amount that we are trying to produce. So we have to do it like that, and it'll never end. But it's not that painful. I heard muscular is, but I don't do that, so I don't know. I would assume so. It just sounds painful. But I'm happy with where I'm at, and I can't wait to see more progress with it, and I'm really enjoying the fact that it is as painless as it is. But now you guys can see what we go through on a daily basis. Not every shot for everyone is on a Thursday. It can be any day of the week depending on when they start, but at least you guys get an idea of where we're coming from with how we transition and what we have to do. There's a lot more things we have to do or can do. There's supplements you can take that help with like hormone boost, but you want to be careful because you don't want to get too much hormones in, because then your body's going to want to produce more estrogen, and you don't want that either, because then you're just backtracking. So you definitely want to make sure you're on the right dose. You want to make sure you're doing it prescribed by a doctor if you do plan on doing it, and if you don't, you know what, that's your preference. You know, it's not for everyone. If you feel like you can do a transition fine without it, by all means, that's up to you guys. But I definitely am glad I'm on my injections, and I know it won't bother me for the rest of my life. So, alright guys, have a good morning. I'm going to run now since I have that in my system, and just have a good day. If you guys have any questions or want me to do another video on something, whether I'm going to do one probably next week for stealth and not being stealth, so you guys can look forward to that, just hit me up anytime. Does not matter. Alright, have a good day guys.